I'm Pickle Rick!
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back for part 2. Today what we're going to be working on is I'm going to show you how in the video what you're going to do with the primer, because the primer is going to show you those imperfections. We don't want those imperfections because we want our helmet to look nice and awesome at those conventions. So when people look at us, they think that we're the real Power Rangers from the TV shows, and that's what we like. And getting those kids asking for your autograph.
I went ahead and did the front part of the helmet with a coating of paint and lacquer. We all remember this is how we ended up with. We sanded everything, filled in those print lines with the Bondo that were a little bit imperfect from the from the supports that were being printed. So, and it came out. So far this is just one coating, and it's basically covered a good amount of the print lines. There are still a few print lines visible, which means it still needs a few more coats, and we're gonna get that really smoothed out. And then we're gonna be using a little bit more of the spot putty just to get a little bit more of those lines that can't be filled with the mixture of the two. At the same time, finishing this up as well and showing you the process of what it takes to get this done. And don't worry, the coating of the paint has to be thick, not like when you're doing painting normally that you have to do thin layer after thin layer just to get that nice even coat and to make sure it gets nice and shiny without getting any of those running paint and glops that are everywhere. It looks so pretty and smooth. Look at that. Look at that. It's like a baby's butt. Now comes the fun part. We're gonna paint it. Well, not really paint it, but we're going to put another second coating of the lacquer and paint. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our Rust-Oleum paint that we have right here, along with our lacquer that we have down here. So with these two combined, makes a nice thick shell for our print. So maybe if it all goes well, we won't have to make a third coat, but right now we're going to coat number 2. All we have to do is keep this nice under the shade, because in the sun we don't want it to get overheated and bubble the paint. So what we're going to do, let it sit aside for a couple hours, and then it'll be done and ready for the last bit of sanding and the final piece de resistance, getting it ready for paint and a visor. Oh, and let's not forget the most important thing of wearing a Ranger helmet, the latches. We need the latches because how are you going to put it on and keep it on? That's the key. what we're gonna do, we're gonna finally finish. As you can see, I went ahead and primed the helmet after doing a little bit of sanding and a little bit of smoothing and checking for some more pinholes. But what we're gonna do now is finally put another finish of gray primer on this baby, and we're gonna make it look nice. That way, getting it ready for paint. But before that, we also have to attach the latching mechanism. That way we can move forward and do this baby right. But before painting, we actually have to secure the inside, because we want it, you know, strong enough, but we don't want it weak. We don't want it weak. We don't want it to be like a puny little man thing. We want it to be like the Hulk. We want it to be like Thor. We want it to be like Superman. I know. 2 Marvel, 1 DC. Whose side am I on? Really? Now it's time to print the... I think I forgot it. Even better, there it is. Now we can do. Now we can prime this baby. We can make it look right. We can make it look good. We can make it look smooth. Aha! Found it. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a nice, small, light coating first, because we don't want glopping. We don't want glopping because then it takes forever to dry. That's the one thing you guys have to worry about. Never put thick coats of primer, because the thicker you put it, the longer it takes to dry, and there are glops in there that won't dry at all because it's just basically a coagulated piece of primer gunk. Cocktails and dreams, baby. Cocktails and dreams. We're gonna put a little happy tree over here. Right here. It's okay. He's just a squirrel trying to get in there. Undercarriage. Never forget the undercarriage. You always got to get the undercarriage. Never forget that. It's a good lesson in cosplay and a good lesson in life. Alright. Now we have a nice even coat. Nice even coat. That's what's important. No glopping. No glopping, see? Look at that. No glopping. No glops. No glops anyway. No. None.
Alright guys, this is the end of part 2. I hope it was really helpful for you guys in preparing your helmets and to get them ready for painting. The next process, we're going to be talking about the visor, we're going to be talking about the paint and the latches and the interior of the helmet to make sure it stays strong and holds its integrity. Because we want to make sure that you can take this helmet to every convention that you're planning on going to for years to come. So guys, if this video gave you a lot of information to help you with your next helmet or a new helmet that you want to work on, please click that like button. And please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that way you guys know when the next video is coming up, because part 3 is going to be coming up soon, and this is a very important because this will show you how to finish your helmet and make it the way you want it.